After years of whispers and unanswered questions, Patrice Wymore, the 80-year-old widow of Errol Flynn, has stepped forward to unveil truths that many had long suspected, but few dared to voice. Her revelations paint a complex portrait of the man behind the swashbuckling roles and charming smile, challenging the carefully crafted image that Hollywood has upheld for decades. As she shares her insights, the narrative of Flynn's life shifts dramatically, exposing the struggles and triumphs that lay beneath the surface of his glamorous public persona. This new perspective not only casts a different light on Flynn's legacy, but also invites a deeper understanding of the man who captivated audiences around the world. The impact of these revelations is profound, as they offer a glimpse into the personal battles that defined his existence, reshaping how we perceive one of cinema's most intriguing figures. Born on June 20, 1909, in Tasmania, Errol Flynn grew up in a household shaped by the influences of a seafaring family. His father, an academic with a focus on biology and zoology, instilled a sense of curiosity about the natural world. However, Flynn's early life was marked by a rebellious spirit that led him down a tumultuous path. He attended several schools, but his behavior often landed him in trouble. His mischievous nature and penchant for adventure resulted in multiple expulsions. Flynn faced consequences for various offenses, including theft and disruptive conduct, which highlighted his struggle to conform to traditional expectations. This defiance not only shaped his youth, but also set the stage for a life filled with excitement and unpredictability, reflecting the adventurous spirit he would later portray on screen. The combination of his family background and his rebellious tendencies contributed to a complex character that would intrigue many throughout his life. From a young age, Flynn pursued adventure, which led him to a variety of jobs that took him far from his home. He worked as a tobacco farmer and even tried his hand at gold mining in Papua New Guinea, experiences that shaped his adventurous spirit. These early endeavors were not just about work. They were about living life to the fullest and seeking excitement in every corner of the world. The early 1930s marked a significant turning point for Flynn when he transitioned from these rugged occupations to the glamorous world of film. His big break came when he was cast as Fletcher Christian in the movie In the Wake of the Bounty. This role not only marked his film debut, but also set the stage for his future as a Hollywood star. His portrayal of Christian showcased his charisma and talent, capturing the attention of audiences and filmmakers alike. Flynn's journey from adventurous jobs to the silver screen was just the beginning of a remarkable career in cinema. Flynn's Hollywood breakthrough came with the film Captain Blood in 1935, where his career took off alongside co-star Olivia de Havilland. This film was a pivotal moment in Flynn's life, marking the beginning of his rise to fame. The story of a wrongfully imprisoned doctor who becomes a pirate resonated with audiences, showcasing Flynn's charm and charisma. He was marketed as an Irish leading man, a persona that contributed significantly to his appeal. This clever marketing strategy helped establish him as a leading figure in the film industry. Flynn became famous for his roles in swashbuckler films, where he embodied the adventurous spirit that captivated viewers. Notable among these films was The Adventures of Robin Hood, released in 1938, which solidified his status as a Hollywood icon. His portrayal of Robin Hood, with its blend of heroism and romance, further endeared him to the public. Another significant film was The Charge of the Light Brigade, where Flynn's performance continued to showcase his talent in action-packed roles. These films not only highlighted his acting skills, but also helped define the swashbuckler genre in cinema. Flynn's combination of good looks, athleticism, and on-screen charisma made him a favorite among audiences, and a sought-after actor in Hollywood. His success during this period laid the groundwork for a lasting legacy in the film industry. His personal life was marked by turmoil, especially during his marriage to French actress Lily Damita. Their relationship was characterized by intense jealousy and public disputes, often playing out in the media. Despite their glamorous appearances at events and on screen, the reality of their marriage was far less idyllic. Flynn and Damita struggled to maintain a stable partnership, with their differences leading to frequent arguments that caught the attention of the public. As their marriage deteriorated, it became clear that the couple was unable to reconcile their issues. The tension between them escalated, culminating in a divorce that shocked many fans who admired their on-screen chemistry. Following the end of their marriage, Flynn found himself embroiled in scandal, particularly concerning his relationships with teenage fans. This added further complexity to his already troubled personal life, painting a picture of a man whose off-screen life was as dramatic as the roles he played in films. Flynn's relationship with his son, Sean, was marked by tension and distance. Sean, who pursued a career as a war correspondent, went missing in Cambodia in 1970, a disappearance that deeply affected Flynn. The father-son bond was strained, with Flynn's tumultuous lifestyle contributing to their disconnect. Flynn's personal life was also riddled with scandal. In the 1940s, he faced serious allegations of molesting two young girls, which sent shockwaves through Hollywood. These accusations not only threatened his career but also added to his notoriety. Despite the controversies, Flynn continued to be a prominent figure in the film industry, known for his swashbuckling roles and charismatic presence. The scandals, however, cast a long shadow over his legacy, complicating how audiences viewed him. The combination of a troubled relationship with his son and the sexual scandal created a narrative that was both tragic and complex, revealing the darker sides of a man often celebrated for his charm and talent. Flynn's second marriage to Nora Eddington was marked by turbulence right from the start. The couple faced challenges with an unexpected pregnancy that added pressure to their relationship. Flynn's lifestyle, characterized by infidelity and substance abuse, further complicated their union. His charm and charisma could not mask the problems that arose, leading to a strained and often chaotic domestic life. Despite their attempts to navigate these difficulties, the marriage was riddled with conflict, making it difficult for both partners to find happiness. In contrast, his third marriage to Patrice Wymore began with a sense of promise. The couple enjoyed a lavish lifestyle aboard Flynn's yacht, which initially seemed to symbolize a fresh start. However, as time went on, the reality of Flynn's worsening alcoholism and health issues began to take a toll on their relationship. The carefree days gave way to struggles as Flynn's dependence on alcohol grew, leading to further complications in their marriage. Wymore, despite her love for him, found it increasingly challenging to cope with the effects of his addiction and declining health. Their life together, once filled with excitement, became overshadowed by the consequences of Flynn's choices, creating a difficult environment for both. As the 1950s unfolded, Errol Flynn's career began to experience a notable decline. Once a leading man celebrated for his swashbuckling roles and charismatic screen presence, Flynn faced increasing financial troubles that mirrored his personal struggles. The glamorous life he had once led started to fade, as he found himself taking on roles that reflected his real-life battles with addiction and the effects of aging. This shift in the types of characters he portrayed was stark. The dashing hero was replaced by more complex figures, often struggling with their own demons. By the end of his life, Flynn's health had deteriorated significantly due to years of heavy alcohol abuse. This lifestyle took a toll on his body, leading to serious health complications. In 1959, Flynn passed away from a heart attack in Vancouver, marking the end of a tumultuous life that had once been filled with adventure and excitement. His legacy, however, remains a mix of brilliance and tragedy, reflecting both his immense talent and the personal challenges he faced throughout his life. Errol Flynn's legacy is marked by controversy, particularly due to posthumous accusations suggesting he spied for the Nazis during World War II. These claims emerged years after his death and sparked heated debates among historians and fans alike. While some sources pointed to his connections with individuals who held pro-Nazi views, many of these allegations were widely disputed and lacked substantial evidence. Flynn's public persona as a charming movie star and infamous playboy often overshadowed the more complex aspects of his life, including his struggles with addiction and turbulent relationships. He was known for his adventurous spirit, yet behind the scenes, he battled personal demons that contributed to a chaotic lifestyle. This duality creates a complicated picture of a man who captivated audiences on screen while facing significant challenges off-screen. The contrast between his glamorous public image and his troubled private life continues to intrigue and perplex those who study his life and career. Patrice Wymore's revelations about Errol Flynn provide a fresh and candid look at the man behind the iconic roles. She discusses the pressures and challenges Flynn faced, revealing a side of him that many fans never saw. While he dazzled audiences with his charisma and charm, he also struggled with personal demons that haunted him throughout his life. Wymore shares stories of their life together, highlighting both the joy and the turmoil that defined their relationship. She speaks about the toll that fame took on Flynn, as well as the moments of vulnerability that showed a different side of the man who was often viewed as invincible. These insights challenge the romanticized image of Flynn as simply a dashing hero, instead painting a picture of a complex individual who battled his own insecurities and flaws. Wymore's candidness invites viewers to reconsider what they thought they knew about Flynn, encouraging a more nuanced understanding of his legacy and the human experience behind the celebrity facade. The depth of her account enriches the narrative of Flynn's life, revealing that even the most glamorous figures have their struggles and stories that deserve to be